Welcome back to Bitches in the Break Room.
I'm Courtney.
And I'm Caitlyn.
And we're your bitches.
We are.
And we are some bitches.
I am, yes, feeling extra bitchy today.
Caitlyn has been pretty bitchy today. Not in my direction, by the grace of God.
Yeah.
Yet.
What can you do? No, I won't ever be bitchy to you.
Yeah, I showed her some like really yummy hair that I did, so I think she's like in a good
And
mood
it just turned my whole mood around.
Like, I'm fine. I'm
All of a sudden, I feel better.
Wow, the land of make believe. Wow.
Yeah, but I think I talked about it in the last episode, like pregnancy rage too. That the second I hit third trimester, I feel like my patience is like this.
Yeah, you said too that you've been really fatigued.
Yeah, I've been having a rough fucking week. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorry.
We were like supposed to record a couple days ago, and I literally like couldn't stop crying. So
that's okay. I mean, I have days like that too, and I have no excuse.
Well, yeah,
you know, like I'm not pregnant, and I do that.
Yeah,
I think sometimes you just need it. It's okay.
I felt like I was falling apart after the baby shower.
Yeah,
like that was so weird.
Well, I'm sure it was just like a few things. Like I'm sure you're feeling like overstimulated by it, and also like it's a lot of people in one room, and also like I feel like it makes it so real.
Yeah, I think after I was like, oh my god,
yeah,
like it's like we're having a baby.
I had some weird thoughts after that baby shower.
What kind of
I was feeling weird. Well, like I think it was just weird seeing girls that were like kind of close to my age, like all who have like I've seen them all on separate occasions have their kids be with their kids. But something about me being around like everyone all at once with their like babies and toddlers, and I'm like, you're not even that far off in age from me. Like, the whole vibe was just like so like it.
Did it feel like very adult?
It made me not want kids or a family.
What?
But
why?
I don't know. Like it made me feel like weird. Like I don't know. Like I could
like overwhelmed.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I don't know. Like, I was just like, I don't know if that's something that I want. Like, I like started to like freak out. Like, I was like, I've always wanted like one baby. I'm dead set on that. I will never have more than one.
Yeah.
Like, I'll put that in writing. I'll put that on my life. I'm never
you heard it here first.
But I have always wanted like one, and I've always wanted like a husband and like stuff like that. And something about being around it like actually really like freaked me out. Like it was like just being around all of that. I was like,
no, I get that. I've felt like that before in the past. I've felt like that before in the past. Like if I'm around people with their babies, I'm just like, oh, thank God.
Yeah,
that's not me. Or like, you just like
but
can't even envision that. For
there's
yourself.
That like little like corner of like, oh, because like I literally was talking to Rachel's son the entire time. He's like
so cute.
Oh my God, I'm so obsessed with him. No,
he's
like,
a flirt.
He is such a flirt.
Yeah,
like
I know.
Literally, I would like. He did the cutest thing ever. I guess Rachel like told him to go like bring me the balloons. Like he was like, bring it to Courtney. And like they were like over in front of you while you were opening presents, and I was over in the corner. And he like picked up some balloons, and I guess she told him to bring them to me. And I could see him like looking around, and then he like locked eyes with me, and he points at me and gets like really big, and he's like, and then like runs over, and I was like, oh yeah, see
God. That
like,
kind of stuff would have made my like ovaries explode.
No, actually, like, and then I like turned around and there's like a kid screaming, and I'm like,
yeah, never mind.
Forgot it. But like literally he was so cute. He was just laughing at everything. Like,
I know, that
is one thing that I do like about babies is like I feel like they get me.
Those are your kind of people, you know?
Like literally I feel like they get, because like I can just like, I think small things are really funny, and so do babies. Yeah, so like if they see me laugh at something, like he like,
when he has such a good personality too,
so
like
funny.
He
kept doing this thing where he'd swing his head around when he was laughing. Like I would like start laughing, and his like cracking up would him like squint his eyes, and
yes, a little squint.
He'd go, like full head swing.
That is Rachel's personality.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Whenever she makes faces, I'm like, I've seen Finn make that face.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Yeah,
but that's normal. I also think that's just a sign like you're not there yet.
Yeah,
like I feel like if you were like with someone for a couple years, and then you'd start like craving that, like being around it, but like you're just not there, and that's okay.
Yeah,
I think that for too when I wasn't there.
I'm sure for Kelly, she was looking around being like, oh, I can't wait, you know.
I love
and I'm
here.
Over here like, like, this is a lot. It was
a lot. That was really so I had my baby shower this week or whatever. It was a lot. And I kept warning everyone. I'm like, find a seat. It's going to get crowded in here. But I didn't realize. So everyone was in there. And I was like, oh, no. This is like a little too much.
Yeah.
I was overstimulated as fuck. It was hot.
It was
People were everywhere. And I was just like,
no.
Yeah.
My mistake was like, I thought me getting really high before would make it easier.
Oh.
But like, it was just so loud. Like, I was literally like,
it was insane.
I just was locked in on Emma. I invited
too many people.
There were a lot of people. But that's good.
Who do I cut? Like, It was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was, like, there wasn't anyone there.
Me. No.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? Courtney drank the night before. And I was like, I dare you to get hungover.
On my ass.
Because she always misses every fucking baby shower. It's like her thing, but she came to mine, and I think it's because I've been threatening her for weeks.
I told everyone that's the only reason I was going is because you were threatening me. Everyone,
but aren't you happy you went? Yes. Wasn't it unforgettable?
Yes. Actually, it was nice hanging out with Finn.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad.
But like, there wasn't much else going on.
Yeah.
We
didn't even play one of the games. Like, it was just too. And I remember being like, we need to play this game. And I was like, it's just too many people.
I was feeling myself though with that game where like each answer had a different like point scale. I did pretty good.
Oh, the Family Feud one.
Yeah, I did pretty good. Honestly.
I almost won, but
I was like, why do I know so much about babies?
Oh my god.
They're just natural.
Yeah, that was a good one. And then we did the eating game. We did a game where we did like cutouts and like funny little like baby outfits, and then we got like 5 or 6 guys to put their head in the cutout, and whoever finished the nasty ass baby food first won. And that was gross.
Demented.
That was good though. I like torturing them.
Yeah, for sure.
It was like guys only.
No,
so
yeah.
It was like,
it's like, you guys can do it.
Yeah,
you're boys.
Toughen up. Casey's brother was like, it was
like,
good.
Actually about to projectile vomit.
Did you see the video of my dad? He like was loving it. He was like, he had like stuff coming out of his mouth, and my mom was scooping it up for him.
Oh, that is so funny.
Yeah, but if I could do it all over again, I would do less people because it felt so insane. Like even when I was opening presents, I was like,
or like maybe so even like the same amount of people, but
more
like,
organized, a bigger spot,
bigger space probably.
Was it? Yeah, maybe it was too little.
Yeah.
God, that was fucking insane.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was a good time though. You survived. You just needed a little recovery.
Yeah. Casey was panicking opening presents.
Recovering. Oh, really?
He's like, hurry up. Next one. Let's open it at the same time. I'm like, relax. Like, enjoy it. And he was like, freaking. He didn't like it. But, but yeah. So anyway, that really killed me. But apparently.
Everyone was waiting to see what I got you. Everyone loves to make fun of what I get people for these fucking showers, okay? I'm a teenage girl, okay? I'm a teenage girl. I'm
Courtney
24.
got me diapers and bottle cleaners. A lot of bottle cleaners.
I got you. No.
Or maybe it was someone else who got me like 3 packs.
Diapers and wipes and bottles and a teddy bear.
Bottles. Oh, no bottle cleaners?
No.
Oh, someone got me like 3 packs. I'm like, damn, I gotta bring one to the salon. Way too many bottle cleaners. Right, yeah, literally. Tap into so my baby supplies for you guys.
No, but the reason is that I'm sorry. I thought registries existed because that's what you wanted.
No.
So like,
I'm glad that you did, and I do have to say a little PSA. Like, anyone who is going to a baby shower, don't just get someone something.
Right.
Get them something off the registry. Like, they made it for a reason. Yes. There's shit on there that they need because
I also knew how many clothes you had gotten him.
Yeah, I didn't need it.
And I was like, I'm not even gonna. I saw a teddy bear while I was getting you the other things, and I was like, oh, it's teddy bear themed. This is actually really cute. Like, it's giving like Aunt Courtney because it's like a normal teddy bear, but there's some color on it. Yeah. So it's like perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. It was what was I saying? Pregnancy brain. Oh yeah, registry. Get shit off. You can get like a little something not on it, but I feel like if your whole present is something that wasn't on it, it's just kind of like annoying. Yes. Not to be ungrateful. Yeah, Thank you. And not to sound ungrateful. Like, I'm grateful for everything, but like, just PSA, like, there is a registry for a reason. Like, babies are expensive. There are certain things that people need. Like, just get shit off of that. Like,
okay, well, thank you for validating that for sure, because everyone at the salon likes to roast me. And
no, you did good.
It's because when I go to these things, all I get is stuff off of the registry. And there was random. There was one time that Sierra had her bridal shower. I think it was her bridal shower.
Yeah.
And I was in hair school making fucking nothing. Okay, I had no money to my name. So I got her some fucking Tupperware off of her registry. And that was it. Okay. It was like $30. And I was like, this is what she's getting. And I wrote a nice letter. And that was that. And I was so embarrassed because everyone pulls up with these giant baskets of shit. And I was like, fuck. This is great. This is fucking awesome. This is why I don't need to be at things like this. This is why I'm a child. And they opened I was sitting there. Everyone was opening. She was opening all of these extravagant gifts. And I'm literally sitting here like, I look at all the Salon girls. I'm like, I don't want to be here anymore. And they're like, why? And I'm like, all I got her was a bag of Tupperware. Everyone has these like baskets just loaded. Like people are getting her like brand new vacuums and all, and I'm like, what the fuck? I got her one thing off of her registry and it was Tupperware, and I'm looking around and everyone's like, no, it's okay. Margot's like, I'll hype it up, like it's okay. And I'm just like, Margot, don't draw attention to it. Sierra's opening it and I'm like literally hiding. I'm like, I don't need it. She doesn't need to know I'm here. It's fine. Let's not draw attention to it. And Margot's like, ooh, Tupperware. I love Tupperware.
Oh my god, that was so iconic. I could not stop laughing.
Whenever there's a shower, everyone looks at me and I'm like, don't. I should get everyone
Tupperware every time, just like like as a gag gift.
Congrats, you got Tupperware.
That's just like your thing. Mm-hmm. You're like the Tupperware giver.
Yeah. I just wanted to get. I personally don't want to put much thought into it. If you're not asking me to, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Like, I'll get one. That was one exception, and that was because I was poor as fuck. I had no money. Like, come on. Obviously,
okay. I'm sure she used it.
I'm sure she still does.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Probably like the best Tupperware ever.
Yeah.
It looked like a good.
It was glass.
A good brand.
It was nice Tupperware.
Yeah.
It was good Tupperware. Solid.
People appreciate shit like that.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Haters
what
gonna
hate. Do? I may have had a mental breakdown this morning. I found my first stretch mark, and I literally spiraled.
Was it only one?
I think, from what I can see. I can't fucking see anything, but I was looking in the mirror, and I'm like, let me check this out. And there's one, like,
no, that's
right
good.
here, and I was like, yeah.
Like Queen Herbie said, my stretch marks I show, so you see all my growth.
I don't know.
Well, I'm covered in stretch marks, and I've not been pregnant.
No, you're not.
Yes,
I have stretch marks like on my butt and thighs.
Yeah.
Which is
what's no different?
Fine. I just don't want them on my stomach.
Yeah.
I just like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm starting to like get nervous where I'm like, I still have 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I am scared of like not like the lack of control that I have over my body right now. And I'm like, fuck. I'm scared of what I'm gonna look like after.
Don't even worry about.
I know,
but
it's easier said than done. You can't help but to, because you're just like, what's happening?
I know. And we're women, and we care about things like that.
Yeah, I care. I don't want the fucking stretch mark on my stomach. I don't care.
That. I mean, luckily though, we do exist in a period of time where like
you don't have to hide it.
You don't have to. You don't have to hide it, but also like. There's like removals for things like that. Like, you know, there's like cosmetic surgeries
for stretch marks.
I think there's like cosmetic surgeries that you can get for that.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh. Well,
I mean, I'm sorry. How have the Kardashians had kids, and where have you seen theirs? I don't see any.
I feel like they have, and they just airbrush all their photos. You know what I mean?
True.
Same with cellulite. I fucking have some serious cellulite.
God, me too. On the back of my legs.
Yes. It's hereditary, but
it is.
Yeah, honestly, if I could pick one over the other, it'd be stretch marks. Yeah. Because I hate, like, when I'm sitting and I just see it, I'm just like. I, like, have to change my leg position because I just don't want to see it.
It's, like, painful for me to see. And especially because, ugly. Like, I really like my legs.
Yes,
so I try not to let it bother me.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what are we doing
It's just a weird look.
Yeah.
And again, I'm all for like empowering women, but like let's be real, like no one really
like I don't love it. Obviously I don't love it.
Yeah, I'm not like, oh, Yes.
Like more cellulite. Yes,
cellulite patch.
I want so many.
I'm so excited.
I want to be covered head to toe. Like no one's not excited about it, but like we can embrace it. We can. Yeah. It's natural. It is what it is, and your stretch marks are a sign of your strength. I mean, you're doing something magical and wonderful.
So lovely.
Yeah, it's easier for me to say because, as we discussed earlier, I am very far.
I can't wait whenever you get pregnant. I just can't wait.
I know. I'm not excited for that because all of my friends will already have been there, done that. And no one will want to do anything and be excited about mine.
No, I think that makes it more exciting. Because, like, now, like, I've been in your shoes and I know. Like, so, like, before with, like, Becca, when she was pregnant, I was, like, excited. Becca's one of my best friends. And I was excited, but, like, I didn't, like, get it. Like, I wouldn't, like, text her about it. And, like, even for her baby shower, I didn't get her anything off her registry. And I got her 500 outfits, like an annoying bitch. And, like... things that I'm not aware of, so I think you'll be like set because everyone will know, like, get her shit for her registry, like,
that's true.
Can relate to, like, it's actually kind of nice.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like.
True.
I don't know. It's like
the only thing that I'm looking forward to with it is that I am using all of you guys as my own research.
Yeah,
I have been taking mental notes every time one of you has done anything in this like landmark of life situation.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, I've just been observing, okay, like how, like what's happening at these girls' weddings? What are the vibes at their weddings? What are their vibes at their batches? What are like?
Oh, you're like taking.
What
notes?
do I like? What do I not?
Yeah,
like watching like how you guys are handling pregnancy. Like what do I like? What do I not? Watching how you guys are gonna raise your kids. Like what am I liking? What am I not? I feel like I'll be like so trained and seasoned.
That's
like,
true.
I feel like I'll know.
Yeah,
exactly
like
what
I've
I'm
lived
doing.
this so many times
yeah,
already.
Like, I know plenty.
Been there, done that.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice.
Yeah,
and then everyone will be like extra excited for you.
That part I don't see, but we'll see. I just feel like everyone's.
You think everyone's gonna be like over it?
Well, everyone's just gonna be at home with they're gonna have too many things going on with their kids' soccer schedules and PTA meetings, and
I don't think we are like that though. Maybe some of us. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Margot. She had a baby 3 weeks ago. She came to my baby shower.
That was so, so shocking to me.
Me too. When I saw her, I thought I saw a ghost. I was like,
literally, I was like, Margot. Like I literally, like I
felt myself like levitating. No, when I saw her. I just like floated to her. And I was like,
it's Margot.
What are you doing here?
It was like slow mo too. I'm like high as fuck. I'm like Margot. Margot.
We're like all just staring at her.
It's
We're
just
like,
on repeat. Margot. I know her. Say hello now. Like I'm still sitting there staring at her.
Say words.
I'm like not there at all.
You're just like drooling, looking at her, like smiling. Oh god.
Start salivating. I'm like,
like Courtney. You're just like Margot.
I'm like stuttering.
They're like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Margot.
Sorry, guys. Got the giggles.
Oh man, that is so funny because I can just envision it.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what it felt like on the inside of it.
No, me too. I definitely felt like I just like appeared and I was like, hi.
Suddenly, I literally was like mingling and then I turned. Suddenly, she's there.
But I remember everyone being like, Margot's here.
Yeah.
Margot.
Yes. Yeah, that was nuts. I don't even know where she came from. She was like on the
she
side
appeared.
of me. She was on a side of me that like wasn't the side of the entrance. And I was like, did you literally just appear in here?
I know.
Whoa.
I know.
Yeah,
she's probably like, this is weird as fuck.
No, literally she's probably like looking at her fucking phone like, Gemma, okay? Like, okay. How's Gemma? You know, like just like looking at her phone the whole time.
Oh my god.
No, she was a good sport.
Yeah, I know. I kept trying to like go over and talk to her. But obviously,
yeah,
there's so many people. But yeah, anyway, enough about baby stuff.
Anyway, wah, goo goo gaga.
Enough of that.
Yeah. Anywho, I have to tell you guys about a dream that I had.
Okay.
I already told Caitlyn.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, about my nightmare.
Oh, I already forgot it, but I do remember being like, that's an actual nightmare.
No, yeah. So I don't really get a lot of like realistic nightmares, I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like my nightmares are usually like, I usually can wake myself up out of them, and then I wake up and I'm like, whew, that was a weird one.
Mm-hmm.
I had one of those nightmares where like I woke up like full blown like heart beating out of my chest, like trying to remind myself that I'm in my room, like literally that it was a dream.
That's
so
the worst,
bizarre.
like when you can't snap out of it and you're like, it's just a dream, and like you try to go to sleep and you're like too scared.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was terrible. So in this dream, I had woken up. So like in my dream, I was in my bed and I woke up and it was like 2 a.m. and I was like, immediately in my head, I was like, fuck, did I leave my curling iron on? And like I had sworn that I had left my curling iron on at the salon. I was horrified. I did not want like to be the reason that the fucking salon burned down. So in this dream, I'm driving to the salon at 2 a.m. For some reason, Kate's insomniac ass was awake. And I was like, OMG, like, just giving you a heads up, like, I'm going to the salon. I feel like I left my curling iron on, and, like, I don't want anything.
You immediately see me typing.
Yeah, literally.
Hey, girl, what's up?
Like, hey. And I'm like, okay, cool. She's awake. So, anyways, I get there. The curling iron was not on. Cool. I'll just go back home. So I'm, like, walking out, and I'm, like, trying to get the key into the keyhole, the fuck, what'd you call it?
Keyhole.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And it's not like twisting, which I feel like actually has been a problem in the past.
Yeah, that's
like actually does.
Yeah,
get stuck.
that's happened. Yeah. So that feels real.
And so I'm sitting here like trying to get, and it's just not going through. It's not moving. And I'm like texting Kate. I'm like, dude, like, I'm so sorry. It's literally
you're gonna have to
like,
come here.
Yeah, like I'm like, I know that it's like almost 3 a.m, and I apologize, but like this door is not locking. Like I don't know what to do.
Wait, if that were to actually happen, and I like, let's say I wasn't awake, what would you do? Would you just like lock yourself in and sleep in the break room?
Probably.
Okay, just curious.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I wouldn't know what else to do.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Like, I'm not leaving it unlocked. I'm not going to be the reason that we get fucking robbed. That's the last thing I'm doing. Oh. Anywho. So Kate's like, oh, like there's spare keys like by the front desk, like go grab a spare key and try a different one. And I'm like, okay, yeah. So I grab a different key, and as I'm like walking out, I'm like going to like put the key in the door. It goes in, no problem. I see like a truck like pull up behind me in the parking lot, and I see headlights just like facing the salon, and I like turn and look, and the truck is like in the very corner spot in the parking lot. It's pitch black outside. I don't see the driver or anything like that. I just see headlights. Like the headlights are just on, and I'm immediately like, I don't love this. Like, do I have enough time to run to my car after? Like, I don't know what I'm thinking here. And then I hear a car door close, and the headlights are still on, but I turn and look, and I just see like a figure of a man, and I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not even gonna bother trying to like I was like, I have no other option but to just go in the salon and lock myself in. So I literally like walked inside, locked the salon door, turned off the light, and I was like hiding, like literally like crouched down hiding. And like they're not at the front door anymore, but the headlights are still on, and I'm like, where the fuck are these people at?
Oh my god.
I'm like crawling around. Mind you, the salon is like literally filled with windows.
There's no like,
so I'm like, I have nowhere to hide unless I'm literally on the ground. So I'm like actually on the ground,
army crawling.
Yes. And I start crawling over by the shampoo bowls, and I'm like hiding in between the shampoo bowls, because I'm like, that way, like, no matter what angle, like, they can't fucking see me.
Yeah.
And then I like poke my head towards the color room, just to like look towards the color room, and all I see is a man standing at the door outside of the color room with a fucking bag, and I immediately woke up. It was literally like, I'm not kidding.
That
it was
just
like,
scared me right now.
It was the scariest fucking thing.
One of the scariest nightmares that I've heard.
It was so realistic. Like, I mean, I would hope that would never happen, and obviously I would never come to the salon at 2 a.m.
Yeah,
like,
but still, it's real. It is like,
oh my god,
nothing happened there that like wouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like, I know, and now I'm like, well, fuck Thursday nights. Fuck Thursday nights. I'm horrified. Like, I'm scared. Like, no one. I'm not leaving by myself. Sorry. You wanna check out my client early? You can't. Nope.
Sorry about it.
Sorry, I'm not gonna get stalked.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It was literally so
creepy.
scary. Yeah. Imagine.
Yeah. No, I couldn't. I don't know what I would have called 911 immediately.
Well, I know.
Like in real life, but like obviously in dreams, like you don't.
Well, I know, and I feel like in the dream too, I was like texting you, being like, "Kate, fucking someone's here, and you were responding like, "What?"
Mm-hmm.
Like you were responding, being like, "What
the fuck?
Like,
that's weird.
Like, what do you mean?" And I'm like, "I mean what I just fucking said. Like, call someone. Like, call someone."
Like, Courtney, just go to your car. It's not that big of a deal.
And that's what I hate about dreams. Like, shit always just has to be like impossible to do.
Yeah. That's so scary. Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
And that's a very, like, when you're telling it, it still sounds scary. That's how you know that shit was scary.
Oh yeah.
Because sometimes you'll have nightmares and you're saying it and you're like,
really
I guess
dumb.
that wasn't really that scary.
Yes.
But like,
And then you're like, no, but like believe me, like in the dream it was
but like
scary.
in the moment, like it was terrifying.
Yeah, no, it was actually scary. Guys, something crazy just happened.
Oh my god.
Literally right as I'm like talking about this nightmare about someone being in the salon, one of the girls who works here like came here to get her scissors or something, but all we hear is the door open and we're like and we're closed and we're like, Caitlyn's like, go, you have to go see me.
And she froze, so I had to go see.
I was sitting there, I was like, I'm not going out there.
She put the pregnant woman at risk.
Absolutely.
She was like, you go.
No one's gonna fuck with a pregnant woman. Like, you walk out there, they're gonna be like, my bad.
I come out with like the biggest puppy dog eyes.
You're like yeah. You walk out, you're like, what are you doing here?
I'm just a pregnant girl.
Please just let me keep my baby safe.
I actually have thought of that scenario a couple times where I'm like, what if I get robbed right now? Do I just like point at my stomach?
You're like, stop!
Yeah.
Look! You were a baby one time too.
I do feel like people may have a soft spot with that. But I don't know, killers may not.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like though, I've always heard if someone comes during the day, they want your stuff. If someone comes at night, they want you.
Oh damn.
So like if there's a break in here during the day, probably don't have to worry about it. But if there's a break in here at night,
like in your dream, he was coming for you.
He was coming for me. He wanted me. Can we blame him?
He's like, just damn, look at that ass. Look at that door.
He saw me like trying to
and you were like,
door. I'm like,
you're like ass was jiggling. Like,
get it. He's like, let me just stop and get a little closer.
Like, whoa.
My toxic trait is that is always my thought. Like, I can be horrified, but I'm like, you probably just thought it was cute.
That's what it was.
Like, that's probably what it was.
We did have, like, a couple years ago, this weird guy come up to this. This is the only time, like, anything weird has ever happened here. But I got a notification on my phone at, like, 3 in the morning. And this guy was, like, looking through the salon windows. And, like, he tried opening the door. And then he, like, walked away and then came back and, like, taped, I don't know how many, was it just one sign?
Yeah.
He taped, like, a weird paper to our door. Excuse me, what was it? It was something about, like, animals.
There were animals on it, but it was something weird. It was, like, something about marriage, but it was, like, a bunch of animals.
Yeah, it was really weird.
It was, like,
it was creepy.
Actually,
weird.
The creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was really creepy.
It was really fucking, like, I remember looking at it being like,
what does this mean?
What does this mean?
Yeah, and why us?
Yeah,
didn't no one next door.
Yeah, did someone leave anything? And they were like, no.
Yeah, so like, why just?
They taped it on the door.
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird.
It was weird. I want to say it was about like gay marriage.
Remember, it was something like disturbing. I feel like.
Yeah, it was like really like sinister and a bit homophobic. I'm pretty sure.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, because I remember being like, "Is this about gay marriage?" Like, I
like you couldn't like.
And I was sitting here thinking, I was like, I don't think anyone here is even like gay to begin with, and even if they were, I don't think anyone here is like
just like a really
decorating
so
shit
random.
with like rainbows, like like it's like what inclined this person? It was super weird.
It was very random.
I remember being really freaked out. Like,
oh yeah, I was too. It was like, what the fuck?
I was really freaked out.
And I was sleeping, so I'm like, I didn't even wake up to that notification. Like, what if he came in and like?
Didn't you call the cops one time for something?
I don't know. No.
I feel like there was a time that you called the cops about something.
I feel like there was, but I don't remember.
Me neither. It was when I was on front desk, and I don't remember why.
I do remember there was also a weird moment where, like, 2 or 3 people in the same month on a Thursday would come in.
That's what it was. That's what you called it.
And they were like, "Is this a church or like?"
No, they were asking if this was like the Rotary office or something like that. Asking if it was like or notary.
I don't remember.
It was something like that. It was something about like documents, like writing and document. It was something like that, and they would come into the front desk and they'd be like, "Is this the office?" Like for like I think
we're
it was
like
Rotary.
Clearly not.
And I was like, "Is this the Rotary office?" And they were like, "Yeah." And I was like,
but it happened like a couple times. And I was like, "Okay, this is weird. Like, are they like scoping out the place?" Like,
I remember, I think it was actually like 3 times in, and just when I was on front desk, 3 times in, and I like looked at them and I was like, who keeps telling, like, where is this posted? Can you tell me where it's posted that this is a Rotary office? Because it's never even been that. Before it was a dentist. It wasn't even...
No, it was a chiropractor.
Oh, chiropractor.
And then the other half was not even anything. We were the first business. So.
It wasn't, like, none of this has ever been that. So, like, can you show me where that... And they, like, would get really weird and leave.
Yeah, that was weird.
Like, literally, I remember the last time.
Is that when I was in the call? Is that?
I think that is, because you were just like, I don't know what's going on, I don't know what this is, but it's, like, kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
Like, this just keeps happening here, I don't know if it's something it's not supposed to be. Like, I don't know.
That was weird.
It was weird.
What other weird things have happened? Margot got her phone stolen by a DoorDasher. That was fucked up.
That was nuts.
And the way that it happened was insane. He came in under a different name because on the DoorDash or Uber Eats, I don't know which one it was. It was a woman, completely different car or whatever. And he comes in and Margo was using the bathroom and he literally like drops out the food and he sees the Salon phone and Margo's phone. And he grabbed Margo's phone real quick and as soon as he picked it up, Margo walks out of the thing.
Bolted.
But it was just so weird how she just missed it.
Just then.
And then, that was so
insane.
Weird. Be careful, any businesses out there with your DoorDashers. Like, don't leave anything up front. Like, make sure someone's always up front.
Yeah, that's something, like, I'll even notice, like, when we leave the camera up there, I try to, like, move it back. Because I'm like, it's kind of crazy.
I know. Yeah, and I always tell friends that's when I take the phone with you everywhere.
Yes.
Just because, I mean, I don't know what the odds are of that happening again, but...
I mean, that was just bizarre.
People do that on DoorDash. Like, they'll say they're one person, and then someone else will come in. You're like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Like, that happened to me the other... Was it... Yeah, last time we recorded. It was like a completely different person. I'm like, who are you?
Like, what's going on?
Why are you here?
What are you guys doing?
And then she found her phone in a Walmart vending machine.
Yeah, they were trying to sell it. Yeah.
So fucking stupid. I mean, I don't know.
I don't get it. Oh my god, do you want to hear something wild?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if I should expose him on the podcast.
Yeah.
My cousin, who's in middle school,
He'll never see this.
He got caught stealing.
A little criminal?
He's a little criminal.
What did he steal?
He was stealing cologne from Nordstrom, and now he's banned from Nordstrom's for 2 years.
How old is he?
14.
Was it like a sample? And he just
No. Apparently, there's a cologne ring going on with middle schoolers. There's a fucking cologne ring where they're fucking selling cologne. They're stealing colognes and selling it.
Well, they're at that like little horny age.
It's like a drug ring.
Yeah.
But it's cologne. They're stealing cologne and they're profiting off of it. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And then my sister's texting him and is like, if you're gonna steal from the grocery store. Like, come on. Like, why are you stealing cologne? Don't be dumb. He responds being like, well, like, most of my hobbies include illegal activity. We're like,
whoa.
What are you fucking talking about? What are you fucking talking about? What do you mean?
Wow.
What do you mean? He sends my sister pictures. He climbs fucking skyscrapers. He climbs buildings.
Are his parents around?
Yes!
Is he like a problem?
No! He's so quiet. He's such a good kid.
He's like one of those people who like jump through skyscrapers.
No, literally, like, we'll send pictures and videos like from so high up, and like my sister is like, she showed them to me, and I was like, wait, that's like really high up.
Wait, do his parents know?
I don't know.
That's kind of weird.
I know.
Like, I'm concerned for his safety.
I know. But my sister and I are gonna get it under control.
How?
Just tell him. I mean, he also got caught with a vape.
You have to tell him. You have to tell his parents. That's the only way.
Well, his parents were the ones who caught up with the vape.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that part they knew about. And they knew about the stealing, I guess, now. I don't know if they know about the building climbing.
I need to know if Abby vapes.
If she vapes?
Yeah.
I've never seen her vape.
Well, in here. Hello?
Yeah, I guess she wouldn't. In here.
She can't, she'll die. She has really bad
I'll get it
asthma.
out of her. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I think she... I don't know. I found some in her room. She's like, they're my friends. I'm like...
Oh, bullshit. That's
But
bullshit.
I really don't know.
Sorry,
She really
no
can't
offense,
vape, though. She really... I think she's gonna watch this, because she watches.
Yeah.
Addie. Don't fucking do it.
Addie, if you're vaping, just see how disastrous it made me.
Yeah.
It's not a fun thing. It's a real addiction.
You're better than this.
It's not fun or fresh. I wish I never picked it up.
One time I went to the beach and saw... I'm not even kidding. They were maybe 12 smoking cigarettes. I was like, throw that out. I was like, does your mother know? I was so upset.
Where is your mother?
They were just like,
she's over there.
Like, yeah, fuck you doing on my corner.
Little like 12-year-olds, like they're like this big, like really. Like, get out of here.
Oh, they offered me like wait, you know, I've never...
Yo, you got a light?
So anyway, you want a card?
Anyways, you got Pokemon cards.
No, I've never taken a puff of a cigarette ever in my life.
Really?
I have never even tried it.
You know, I know that it's like nicotine, but like, all things considered, I've had vape, I've had cig. I don't get the cig appeal. It's like a thing for a lot of people.
Does
like,
it taste bad?
There are people. I mean,
I can imagine it tasting good. It smells like shit.
It tastes like tobacco. I don't know. Like it's.
But
it's not my favorite. Yeah, it's more like the feeling's not even as good. Like it doesn't feel as good. Like I don't get it. That's like a real thing for a lot of people. It's like they crave cigs specifically, not vapes. Like I've had friends who it's like just hit my vape, and they're like, no, that's not what I want. And I'm like, okay, like
it's a hard switch.
Yeah.
Because Casey used to smoke.
Yeah.
A lot. He used to smoke a pack a day. Can you believe that? And when he was trying to quit, he like tried doing vaping. He's like, it's just not like it doesn't.
That's wild. See, I felt that way about cigs. I feel like it just didn't do anything for me.
Yeah, I mean, it must be different. I don't know. Even though they're both nicotine.
Well, vapes have way higher nicotine per hit.
Why?
Than a cig. Like,
why does it have to have that much nicotine? Well, I guess it's a business, but does it have to be that high? Like, why?
Like, why? It's like criminal. I actually have such beef with like cigarettes and vape companies now.
Cigarettes should be illegal. I'm sorry.
I think nicotine in general should be illegal.
I just think it's like such a fucked up thing to sell. Like you're literally selling something that is proven to like give people cancer.
Yes.
Like how are we allowed to sell that?
Well, and they make it like highly addictive.
But how is that legal to?
And like, it's like
I don't get it.
You're people. They're like, well, people know that it's not good for them. Yes, that's true. But like, also as somebody who like was addicted to nicotine, like you're informing them, but you're still giving them something highly addictive. And at some point, addiction speaks louder than logic. It just does. Like it just does. The cravings are louder than the logic. That's a real thing. There is literally no benefit to nicotine at all. Like, the buzz doesn't even feel good. And even when you do get a buzz, it lasts 15 seconds, and then that's it. And then you don't get another one for days.
Yeah.
You're just consuming it. Like, I actually have so much beef with it because it had such a huge effect on my mental health, quitting. And I'm like, the fact that I was so reliant on something and it actually gave me nothing. Like, I don't...
No, because they don't care. They just want your money.
Yes.
Like, they don't care, like, the after effect. I just don't see how it's, like, I really don't understand how it's legal.
I have a conspiracy.
What?
I think that they like, I think that nicotine exists, like, within cigarettes or vapes, whatever it may be. Zins. Fucking Zins that everyone's obsessed with right now. I think these things literally exist, knowing that they make you sick, knowing that it actually, like, deteriorates your health from the inside out, because then insurance gets more money.
Oh yeah,
it's all more money.
Yeah, it's all business.
Get more money. It's literally like let's actually encourage people to get sick.
Yeah,
that's why our food is such shit quality too.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's so fucked up. I just don't get how you can openly sell something that has a warning label on it about how bad it is, but like then you can't sell like if you can sell that, then fucking sell crack.
I know. Literally.
What's the fucking difference?
Well, that's
it's
my
addicting
beef too.
And it can kill, like
my beef too is like also prescription pills are legal, but like shrooms are illegal, and I'm like, shrooms grow out of the fucking ground, and like with moderation, like make just people really happy and like low on anxiety. Like there's a lot of like mental benefits to psychedelics and shit like that, but those are illegal. But like
because they're scared that people are gonna abuse it, but like people
abuse perks. People abuse.
I wonder if it's because cigarettes don't alter your mind.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yes.
I think that's like the only thing that I can think of, but it's still super fucked up, and it is just a business. Like they just want people to like.
It's also like we live in a state still. For anyone who's listening, we live in North Carolina. We live in a state still where weed is illegal, but alcohol is legal. And I think about that, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me either.
I know. North Carolina was also one of the last states to like get rid of smoking in restaurants, like inside. Because I remember when I moved here from New York, like that was not a thing in New York. And then we moved here and people would like be smoking. I'm like, what the fuck? Like while we're eating? Weird. How weird is that to think of like there was a smoke section, like you had to smoke that bad that like when you're in fucking Applebee's, like you had to like
you can't enjoy a meal.
How gross! So like people would smoke and eat. Like that used to be normal. Like even like smoking in the house.
Of course, like North Carolina kind of grosses me out sometimes. I love this state, but it, like the
it's
culture,
so weird.
The culture.
It's so weird.
I don't know. Yeah,
interesting.
I love that we didn't talk about hair at all today.
All right, guys.
So not to be abrupt, but the episode's over.
We're done here, actually. No, in reality, we just had a technical difficulty. But we're kind of closed off on that episode anyway. We're all good here. So
yeah, we were talking about cigarettes. More of the story is fuck cigarettes.
Don't smoke.
Don't even pick up the vape. Don't even look at it.
Don't even look at it.
Don't give it your attention. You're better than that. And if you're an addict, we have a former addict here, and she's here to tell you there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You've been feeling better, right? She's saying yes. Mutely.
Yes.
Slowly.
It gets better.
It has gotten better.
Better.
You're not like 100%, but like it's definitely better than like that first week.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Bitches in the Breakroom. Caitlyn's Instagram.
Caitlyn Caban Hair.
Mine's Courtney Cobb Hair. And we love you, bitches.
Love you.